adaptable, or if you are able to adapt to the new baby or the new situation or the new class or the new subject that the teacher's talking about or the new math equation thing you have to learn. If you're adaptable, how are you? How do you feel in your body? How do you feel in your mind? You feel okay with the change, right? You can adapt. Like a fish goes on the land and it adapts and becomes a frog, right? It adapted to the fact that it's not in the water anymore, right? They did surveys of businesses, and the number, I can't remember if it was number one or number two, I think it's number two, most important quality that they want from people who work for them is that they are adaptable. If you are working at a company and something changes, like the customer has a complaint or there's a new job duty that you have to do, right? Or if you're becoming a professional like a dentist, like you're interested in being, right? And there's some new thing that comes up, right? If you can adapt to it, then you're able to come up with a new solution. But if you can't adapt to it, if you're very rigid, or if your mind is off thinking about Legos or lizards, right? If you're not there, if you're not present, you're busy planning some escape, or you're busy, resisting whatever's happening, then you can't adapt to the new situation. But if we can adapt to a new situation, if you're okay with the baby appearing, if you're okay with a new math formula, if you're okay with the new thing that you don't quite understand, if you're okay with it, then your energy goes to your Wernicke's area and you're taking in more language. You're not trying to plan an escape or plan how they're wrong or anything like that. You're just adaptable. What if you're not adaptable? What if you're in a classroom or you're in a job and you just don't find the ability to adapt? You try to escape, right?
Yeah,
in a fantasy or literally escape. Or you may just try to stick to the way you know things, and so that you can't grow. The different levels of the mind, okay? There's the level of the mind where you're actually hearing words, right? And you might extend that to seeing images, right? But this is where the mind has a mission. Usually there's something you're attached to. Like I'm attached to thinking about my Legos or lizards. I'm attached to escaping the situation. I'm attached to getting out of here. I'm attached. I can't let go of it. So I'm not adaptable because I need to make something else happen. That's level 3 she's going to talk about. Level 2 is kind of like you're hearing thoughts, but they're not distinctive. You don't actually get words, but you're just getting a sense of it, right? Like the tone or something. Then there's level 1 where you're almost completely still. You're seeing a little static. And then there's level 0 where you're totally in stillness. Okay? When you go into level 3, we're not judging it, right? We're not saying, oh, it's wrong that I'm having these thoughts that are coming out as words. But what happens is if you're in a classroom where you're bored or you have a job where you're not liking what's happening, it's very hard to be adaptable if your mind has a fixed set idea about how things are going to go. You want to, as much as possible, just be a little more fluid. Bring the energy to the Wernicke's area. Bring the energy to just taking in what's happening. And the way to do that is to notice and label with the number 3 when your mind is very specific. You're not judging it, it's not bad, but as soon as you notice it, you may move down to level 2 or to level 1 or level 0. If you can move down to level 2, 1, or 0, then what's happening is you're no longer fixed in that rigid, that tense idea of where you need to be, the image that's happening of the Legos or the lizards, or the words that are saying, I hate this class, or this class is boring, right? You're allowing that to come, but then you're moving down to a quieter level so that you have the flexibility to move between the levels.